be honest, it tastes better than it looks. Just a little bit of collagen protein, vanilla flavor, so good, it's super sweet, so that makes the shake even better. Got some spinach, a little bit of cinnamon, and that is basically a quick morning shake. Anyway, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about how I build muscle while staying lean, keeping my abs visible. And I have to say one thing, probably one of the most important things when it comes to this topic. A lot of people think that if you want to gain muscle, you need to bulk, be in a calorie deficit, eat as much food as possible. But that's not true, because if you do that, you're most likely going to get fat and look more chubby, look more soft. So that's what you don't want to do. What I've been doing for the last couple of months is just keep my calories around, let's say around maintenance, because I'm pretty lean from myself. So I don't need to go in a huge calorie deficit to get lean first and then try to build muscle from there while staying lean. So let's say, for example, your abs are at the moment not visible at all, or maybe you have a couple of lines going on, but you're not happy enough with it, not satisfied with it, and you want to get a bit leaner. So that's what you want to think about first. If you're not lean enough in the first place, first you need to go in a calorie deficit, lose some body fat, and get to a leanest level that you like. Just look in the mirror and think about, do you want to stay at this level of body fat? Are you happy with that? If not, just go in a calorie deficit, lose a little bit of body fat, get leaner, and then try to build muscle from there while staying at that body fat percentage. So that's what I usually do. When I get to a level of body fat that I'm happy with, that I look good, that I think I look good, and it's enough for me, I don't need to be stage shredded 24/7, because that's just ridiculous. You don't need to be lean 24/7. You don't need to be shredded to the bone like year round, because, well, it's just not healthy and not sustainable. So what I like to do is just stay maybe around 8 to 10%. 8 is like on the leaner side, but usually around maybe 9 to 10%, because that's something that I can really sustain easy. And for me, it's not that hard to stay around that level of body fat, and my calories are also high enough to stay around that body fat. So that's like my go-to level of leanness. But it's different for everybody. You have people who are like maybe 6-7% year round without doing any cardio, without tracking macros, people that are very, very lean from themselves. But you also have people who are maybe not as lean from themselves, and they have to diet down to get a bit of ab action going on, So it really depends on the person, but for me, it's around 9 to 10%. That's what I like to stay around and try to build muscle. So that's one of the most important things when it comes to building muscle while having visible abs. You have to think about, are your abs visible at the moment? If not, you have to go in a calorie deficit, lose a little bit of body fat, get your abs visible, and then try to build muscle from there. But now, when you're at that point, what do you do? How do you train? Do you do cardio? How many calories do you eat? So those are some things that I'm going over in this video, but first I'm gonna finish this shake and go grab a coffee, because I haven't had any caffeine today and I need some caffeine. So I'll see you guys there. Nice. I have to say, I really reduced my caffeine intake. It used to be around 3 or 4 coffees per day, but now it's only one coffee and maybe a scoop of pre-workout before my workout. But that's pretty much it. And also, when I lift at night, when I have a late night workout, I just don't consume any caffeine, because it really messes with my sleep. So I just have something, a non-stim pre-workout or maybe a pump, but that's it. It's going pretty well. And I also feel the caffeine better now that I have reduced the amount of caffeine per day. So yeah, it's going pretty well. Oh, by the way, I just go for a black coffee with some sugar-free vanilla syrup or hazelnut syrup, depends on what I'm feeling. And I usually have this one before I do my cardio session, just to have that energy boost and wake me up a little bit in the morning. But yeah. So when it comes to the cardio, I like to do cardio every single day, to be honest. Not only because when you do cardio you can eat more, but also just because of my health, and it has become a routine, you know. So for me, it's pretty easy to do some cardio. I don't mind doing cardio. I know a lot of people don't really like to do cardio, but I just watch something on my phone and yeah, the time just passes by. So yeah, if you do cardio, you can eat more. It keeps you healthy. I personally like to do at least 100 to 150 minutes of cardio per week. Doesn't matter what you do. You can do an incline walk, you can go on a bike, on elliptical, Stairmaster, do whatever you like, just be active and get that heart rate up, you know, just keep yourself healthy, whether you're trying to bulk up, gain weight, lose weight, build muscle, get shredded. It doesn't matter what your goals are, you should always do cardio. To sum it up, I like to do cardio every single day. If you don't like to do it every single day, try to do it at least every other day, but try to get at least 3 or 4 cardio sessions in per week. Not only because it burns calories, but also because of your health. And yeah, of course, the more cardio you do, the more calories you burn, the more you can eat. So that's also a great way to keep your calories as high as possible, to stay at the same body fat percentage if you're lean enough. So yeah, that's what I do. Give it a try. If you don't like to do cardio, just do something that just gets your mind off it, you know. Watch a YouTube video, maybe some Netflix, and you'll see that the time just passes by, and the more cardio you do, the easier it gets over time. So give it a try.
so it was a good session. Almost last man standing. Man, I really like those late night workouts, just getting in the zone, getting it done, no distractions. And to be honest, my training is pretty simple, and I try to build muscle, get lean. You know, it's always the same because I want to push myself harder every single time. I want to get stronger on the exercise that I do, and I just want to have progressive overload like every single week. Maybe add an extra rep, shorten the rest time, add some weight. You know, those are all different type of things that you can do to progressively overload in the gym. And yeah, that is basically how I train. You know, stick to the basics. Yeah, trying to improve on those movements. No fancy exercise that you see on Instagram or all those swipe workouts, you know. Yeah, they look good, but stick to the basics and you'll come a long way.
So the last thing that we need to talk about is food. So what I basically do with my daily calorie intake, I mainly eat around maintenance. So that means that I eat around 2,800 calories to 3,000 calories. It really depends on how active I am, how much cardio I do, how active I am throughout the day, how many steps I get in, but mainly around that number. So just to be clear, that's for everybody different. So you maybe burn 3,500 calories per day, so you need to eat more. Maybe you burn less, so you need to eat less. It really depends on how active you are, on your genetics, on your metabolism, on a lot of factors. So you need to figure out what your maintenance calories are. And what I said in the beginning of this video, if you're not lean enough at the moment, you need to get in a calorie deficit. If you want to lose a little bit of fat, get leaner, and then you can eat around maintenance calories to keep your body fat at the same level, and then slowly build muscle in the gym. Just like I said, in the gym, try to progressively overload in the gym, try to get stronger. And yeah, you can have a couple of refeed days here and there, because that's what I also do. I don't eat the same things every single day. I don't eat the same amount of food every single day. Sometimes I'll have like a refeed day, you know, enjoy some good foods, go out with some friends, something like that, you know. You don't have to be too strict about it. Yeah, maybe if you have a competition or maybe photo shoot, something like that, then yeah, you need to be more strict. But hey, if it's just for your lifestyle, then just enjoy yourself, you know, do whatever you like, and try to be on point, like let's say 90-95% of the time. You'll be fine. So yeah, those are the main things. So that's what I've been doing for like the last couple of months, maybe a year, and it's working pretty well. I feel good. I don't need to diet down for maybe summer, you know, or if I have a photo shoot or something, because I'm already lean, you know. Maybe if I know that I have like a photo shoot or something, I'll diet down for like maybe 3 or 4 weeks, but that's nothing, you know. I don't bulk up and gain a lot of fat so I can lose it before summer, you know. So it doesn't make sense. But yeah, that's pretty much all the tips I have for you. That's pretty much all I do. So I hope you guys picked up a thing or two from it. That's pretty much all for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.